Hello guys, welcome back again sa ating YouTube channel no, The Action Man. Una sa lahat, mega love shoutout po sa lahat ng mga kakampeng at sa mga hindi man mga kakampeng. Kung interesado ka sa video ito, patapusin mo na hanggang dulo at huwag nyo nang kalimutan na i-like at i-share ang ating video para malaman naman ng ilan sa ating mga kababayan na nagtutulog-tulugan sa katotohanan. So muli naman nagbabalik ang nag-iisa nyong host na si The Action Man para magbigay ng komentaryo at reaction sa mga mainit ng issue ng bayan. So ito ho mga ka-action, mga kakamping no, may gusto lang ho ako na i-share sa inyo about po ito sa naging pahayag or statement ni Mig Zubiri ho mga ka-action no. So alam naman po natin na maugong ang usaping tsa-tsa ho mga ka-action na kung saan dinaan nila sa People's Initiative, pero maraming kuskus batikos ang nasabing People's Initiative kasi hindi na siya matawag na People Initiative kung hindi people for sale na po siya, lalong-lalo na may money involved. So alam naman po natin na viral na pinag-uusapan ang nasabing naganap na bayaran sa pirma na 100 pesos ho mga ka-action. So alam naman po natin na ito si Senator Robin Padilla ay siya ang nag-ano nitong nasabing konstitusyon na tsa-tsa ho na gustong baguhin no. At siya po ang chairman ng nasabing Constitution Amendments ho mga ka-action. Pero bigo yata at wala yata ng suporta galing sa kanyang mga kasama bilang isang mga senador ho mga ka-action. At ito nga po sinabi ni Mig Zubiri na dapat daw abogado ang may hawak at mag-review ng nasabing konstitusyon. So malaki po itong parang insulto sa nasabing pagre-review dahil alam naman po natin si Robin Padilla ang chairman ng committee ng nasabing Constitution Amendments ho mga ka-action. So ito po, bago ho tayo magtuloy-tuloy mga ka-action mga kakampeng, panoorin na po natin ang naging statement ni Mig Zubiri.
The majority members had asked Senator Sonny Angara to lead a subcommittee on the Committee on Constitutional Amendments to tackle this particular issue. We chose Senator Sonny Angara kasi kailangan talaga natin dito ay abogado. So, with due respect, hindi ko pa nakakausap si Senator Robin Padilla. He's still abroad. But when he comes back, kakausapin po namin siya at magre-request po kami na kung pwede, para dito sa usapin na ito, we will ask a creation of a subcommittee for this purpose. So, just to make a long story short, we had a meeting, the chain of events that had happened. So, nakipag-meeting po ako kay Presidente nung Tuesday. And I raised the alarm about the People's Initiative. He was very gracious enough to meet with me, and we discussed how we can diffuse the situation. In fairness to the President, hindi niya po alam yung People's Initiative language was to diminish the powers of the Senate. And after that, he asked me to meet with the Speaker. We met with the Speaker. I met with him on Tuesday evening, after which we had lively and vigorous debate on the issue. And we all decided to meet with the President once again at 3 p.m. in Malacanang last Thursday. In that meeting, we were there early, so we met together with Senator Lauren Legarda, kasama po namin si Congressman Sandro Marcos, Sap Anton Lagdameo, and the Speaker and myself. In that meeting, we discussed the scenarios. And of course, I defended the position of the Senate na talagang malabo yan kasi as far as we're concerned, their plan is unconstitutional because we are a bicameral system of government. Kaya, nung pagkita po natin kay Presidente, we decided, the President, first of all, and I'd like to thank the President for his comment that the PI is too divisive. and even mentioned news items from the major networks that he watched the night before. At sabi, nagkakagulo na, bakit nagkakaganyan? May bayaran. And he even said na, and I thank the President for this, because he even said na, dati ako senador. Bilang dating senador, hindi din ako papayag na ma-undermine o ma-diminish ang kapangyarihan ng Senado sa pagdating ng usaping bicameralism or bicameral form of government. So maganda po ang direksyon ng Pangulo. And ang sabi niya sa akin at kay Speaker, sabi niya, why doesn't the Senate take the lead in the discussions of the economic provisions and then you approve your version which the House can adopt? So that was the position of the President. Para hindi na tayo maglalagay pa kung ano-ano pang mga amendments na sa tingin natin ay magagalit ang taong bayan. So, that was quite clear in the meeting, and that's why in the Van de Honor, medyo smiling na po kami ng Speaker of the House at ang Presidente ng Senado, because we were able to resolve that very big issue. That night, nag-meeting po kami with the senators. We had about 14 senators that met that night, and we discussed the possibilities. Nakuha ko naman po yung full support ng majority members of the Senate. We were also there. We also had the member of the minority there, Senator Risa Ontiveros. And of course, we said to her that we know their position, we will respect their position, but I'm being transparent. As the Senate President, I want to be transparent that these discussions will be taking place once the Senate resumes on January 22.
Sorry, isa pa. Sir, kasi ever since naman, di ba, divided yung Senate in terms of Chacha, and parang kayo mismo nagsabi dati, sir, na pag pinush yan, hindi talaga yan mananalo dito sa Senate. But since kayo mismo, sir, yung may reso na, did you get the support of the 14 senators para pumasa po yung economic provisions, Chacha?
We got the support of all the senators that were there, except, of course, for the minority. The minority is non-committal. They have to see the amendments first. They want to participate in discussions and the debates. I'm talking about Senator Risa. She was the one who said na wala muna siyang may dadagdag. Although she was happy that the discussions will be moving away from the plan of the PI na ikapon kami. Happy po silang lahat na ang sinabi ng Pangulo na dapat dito na tayo sa ganitong klaseng proseso.
So yun na ho mga ka-action, mga kakampeng, no, napakinggan na po natin at napanood na po natin ang statement ni Mig Zubiri ho mga ka-action. So malinaw ho na ang ipapalit niya o parang isusub niya sa nasabing pagre-review ay abogado nga daw, dapat abogado. At ang nakita niya si Sonny Angara ho mga ka-action. And then malinaw po sa sinabi niya na economic provision lang ang babaguhin ho mga ka-action ha. Hindi na po yung mga major na kagaya ng gusto ni Robin Padilla na gusto niya may political term at saka gusto niya pa na gawing 2 terms ang presidente ho mga ka-action at dagdag na senador na 30 na senador. So may 24 tayo na senador kung ang gusto niya gawin niyang 54. Sos Maria Josep. Maka mo yung 30 na senador ang idadagdag. Ang laking sweldo yun, no? Ang laking ipapasahod pa nun. Ang 24 nga, halos ang iba dyan, wala nang ginagawa Diba? Para ano pa na dagdagan pa ang senador. Kaya malinaw ho ha. Ayan, economic provision lang ho mga ka-action. Ngayon, kung pagdating ng araw may mga idadagdag sila dyan na siyempre magre-react ho tayo. So, kaya dito kay Mr. Senate Robin Padilla, wala ho tayong magagawa Senate Robin, yun po ang gusto ni Mig Zubiri, no? Kaya sa gusto't ayaw mo, pumayag ka na lang. At least, kung maaprubahan yan, kung mabago yan, at least ang isa natupad. Yung economic provision ho, mga ka-action. So, yun lang po muna mga ka-action ang latest update ko sa inyo, no? So maraming salamat po sa ating mga viewers, Luzon, Visayas, South Mindanao, all over the world. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, si The Action Man. Good morning, everyone.